Imagine I had only 10 minutes to teach you everything you need to know about building wealth. Not 60 days. Not a semester-long finance course. Just 10 minutes. What would I say? Probably something like this: earn more than you spend. Invest the difference. Be patient. That's it. Seriously. Those 3 ideas explain more about wealth creation than most people realize. But here's the interesting part. While the advice sounds incredibly simple, very few people actually follow it consistently. And that's why in this video, we're going to break down Wealth Building Explained, uncover why this simple formula works, and show how ordinary people use it to create extraordinary financial results over time. Let's dive in. If you wanted the shortest possible explanation of wealth building, it would sound like this: Step 1, earn income. Step 2, spend less than you earn. Step 3, invest the difference. Step 4, repeat for a long time. That's the entire framework behind wealth building explained in 10 minutes. Simple. Yes. Easy. Not always. Because the challenge isn't understanding the formula. The challenge is following it consistently. Most people already know these principles. The difference is execution. Here's where things start to get interesting. Many people focus entirely on income. They believe earning more money will automatically solve their financial problems. Sometimes it helps. But income alone doesn't create wealth. Imagine 2 people earning the same salary. One spends everything. The other saves and invests consistently. 10 years later, their financial lives may look completely different. Why? Because wealth is what you keep. Not just what you earn. That's one of the most important lessons hidden inside wealth building. Let's talk about the biggest obstacle to wealth. Lifestyle inflation. This happens when income rises and spending rises at exactly the same pace. You get a raise. You buy a nicer car. You earn more. You upgrade your lifestyle. You make more money. You increase your expenses again. The result? You earn more but never feel wealthier. Many people spend years trapped in this cycle. And they wonder why financial freedom feels so far away. The solution isn't necessarily making more money. It's controlling where the money goes. Let's pause for a second. Imagine someone offered you 2 choices. Option 1, receive a large raise but save none of it. Option 2, receive a smaller raise and invest all of it. Which option creates more long-term wealth? Most people focus on the income. Successful wealth builders focus on the gap between income and spending. That gap is where wealth is born. And understanding that is a huge part of wealth building explained. Now let's talk about investing. Because saving money alone isn't enough. Money sitting idle tends to lose purchasing power over time. Investing allows money to grow. And more importantly, it allows compounding to work. Compounding is when your money earns returns. Then those returns earn returns. Then those returns earn even more returns. At first, progress feels slow. But over time, growth accelerates. That's why many wealthy people prioritize investing early. Not because they know the future. But because they understand the power of time. Here's the part most people don't like. Building wealth takes time. Social media often makes it seem like everyone is getting rich overnight. But real wealth usually grows quietly. Slowly. Consistently. Year after year. The people who succeed understand something important. The goal isn't getting rich next month. The goal is becoming wealthier every year. That mindset changes everything. And it's another core lesson inside Wealth Building Explained. Now, spending less and investing matter. But increasing income can accelerate everything. Higher income creates more money available for investing. That's why many successful wealth builders focus on learning skills, building businesses, Creating side income. Developing expertise. The formula isn't only about cutting expenses. It's about growing the gap between what you earn and what you spend. The larger that gap becomes, the faster wealth can grow. If you're enjoying this breakdown of wealth building explained, subscribe for more videos on investing, financial freedom, and building long-term wealth. And check the description below for resources that can help you start your wealth building journey today. Now let's talk about the mindset difference between wealthy people and everyone else. One common pattern among wealthy individuals is how they view money. Many people see money as something to spend. Wealth builders often see money as a tool. A tool that can buy assets, create opportunities, generate future income. This shift may seem small, but it influences every financial decision. Instead of asking, "What can I buy?" they ask, "What can I invest in?" And over time, those different questions produce different outcomes. Here's something fascinating. Most wealth isn't built through one giant decision. It's built through thousands of small decisions. Saving a little more. Investing consistently. Avoiding unnecessary debt. Learning valuable skills. Creating additional income streams. Individually, these actions don't seem dramatic. Together, they can transform an entire financial future. That's the real meaning behind wealth building explained. Small actions. Repeated consistently. For a long time. So if I truly had only 10 minutes to explain wealth building, here's what I'd say: earn more than you spend. Invest the difference. Stay patient. Repeat. That's it. Simple. Powerful. And proven. Because wealth isn't usually created through luck. It's created through habits. The people who become financially successful aren't always the smartest. They're often the most consistent. And consistency compounds. Just like money. But here's something interesting. Building wealth is only half the game. In the next video, we're going to reveal the hidden money habits that quietly destroy wealth, even for people with high incomes. One of these habits is so common that millions of people do it every single week without realizing the long-term cost. And once you understand it, you'll never look at money the same way again. Until then, here's your action for today: calculate the difference between your monthly income and monthly expenses, and decide how much of that gap you can start investing this month.